We are back. That second set won by Signal HD 25-19 against Cherry Tigo crossovers. It was a different set of players that we've seen start for Cherry Tigo. Meanwhile, dun pa rin sa kanilang starters itong Signal HD. We can say that by looking at the score in that last set, it seemed like an easier win here for Signal HD, but Cherry Tigo also had a few runs in that second set. They did challenge Signal HD as well, but when it mattered the most, dito natin nakita ang Signal HD really dominating the net. As we look at the statistics for set number 2, mas konti ang inatake ng Signal HD, 13 as opposed to 16 ng Cherry Tigo. Pero dahil sa kanilang magandang blocking at the latter part of the second set, mostly care of Acuna, they scored 3 block points, 2 service aces as opposed to 1 of Cherry Tigo. Pero siguro ang kailangan tignan dito ng Cherry Tigo in the second set, they gave away too many errors. No? Yung first set, sabi natin ako, Signal HD, kailangan isipin nila yung errors nila. They were able to minimize to 2 yung naipamigay. But for Cherry Tigo, it is a different story, that second set.
Well, a different lineup again for Coach Kung Fu Reyes, as Aragalang is back in the starting lineup along with EJ Laure and Abi Maraño. So the experimentation continues for the crossovers. In the meantime, no change in the lineup for Coach Shaq. There is your new look crossovers. Still getting used to seeing Abi Maraño and Aragalang as well in a different uniform.
It has been a long time that we've been seeing them with certain colors. And you did say that also for Katindig earlier, wearing suited up with a different jersey this time around.
Set number 3 could be a short one if the crossovers are unable to turn it around and take care of the ball better. 7 unforced errors in the second set.
We did talk about how short this tournament is. Ang next game ng Signal HD would be against Petrogas. Cherry Tigo, on the other hand, would be against CSB. But today, syempre, what both these teams would like is to bring home a win. The big advantage, of course, as we see in the results of the first 2 sets, it is in favor of Signal HD.
Last meeting between these two teams again, battled for 3rd place in the second All-Filipino Conference. It was back-to-back 4-set wins for the HD Spikers. They finished 3rd. Last conference, 4th. Tigo crossovers. There's Maylene Pat, and crossovers on the board first in set number 3.
First point of set 3 to the crossovers.
Oh, also Dionella on the floor right now for Cherry Tigo.
And Jack Junella, a little cold to start the 3rd set. Unable to get the receive there. Service ace for Joy Mikagande, and it's a 2-0 start for the crossovers. Running attack, Acuna gets a taste of her own medicine. Gets rejected there, but there's coverage for the HD Spikers. Paat. Jonella sets it up for Gandler. That is popped up by Nierva. Aragalang back row. Jonella with a dig. Gandler. There's Maraño attacking. Nice save by Troncoso and Acuna. Oh, and another block by Acuna. That's 3 blocks in the game for Acuna, and against Maylene Paat, no less.
And we did say you have to earn your minutes on the floor. Acuna ending the game strong in the second set. She is back here in the 3rd, and yet with that one-handed block over there.
What a great defensive display by Acuna. EJ Laure as Gandler with an acrobatic attempt to save the ball.
3 serving 1.
This is a slower start for Signal. on the side of CHD Tigo. Of course, this is a very crucial set for them.
They were in the same position early in the second set. They were up 3-1 before the HD Spikers made a 3-point run. Gandler, nice dig coming from Cagande. Could have been a double on Paat. Also that one. Janela with a one-handed dig. Pasas into the net, and this is the biggest lead of the crossovers. They're now up by 3 points.
Signal HD not as composed, not as on point as they have been.
EJ Laura serving 4-1. Cayuna to Gandler. Cagande with a touch. Paat. That's popped up by Troncoso. Gandler again. Cross court. Dug by Paat. Aragalang with an off speed. Basas with the up. Gandler. Third attempt. Blocked by Galang. Galang gets it to crawl over the net cord. Cayuna back to Gandler. Great attack from Gandler, but coverage there from Mylene Paat. Longest rally of the set. And Acuna again comes to the rescue.
You know, Acuna has been performing very well. Ano, hindi lang sa kanyang blocking, ang dami niyang na-save na bola. Good saves on the floor. This time, hammering that one from the middle.
First attack point for Acuna. She has 3 blocks and 1 attack point. 4 points in total.
During the game, captain for Signal number 22,
And good showing so far by Acuna, not just on the scoring skills. Meron din yun nga, yung mga saves no, that we have seen earlier, the coverage.
Paat, yes, right down the middle.
Sabi ni Mylene, just not enough to get this block. And you see that Maranyo actually got Acuna no, to commit to her. Na late tuloy si Acuna kay Mylene Paat.
5 serving 2, that's inside. Service ace for Maranyo. Coach Shaq's going to challenge this. It dropped right in front of him. He was standing along the baseline.
Ball in, ball out. Challenge Signal, ball in, ball out.
Could be 2 things. We see him talk to them right now. Either he's buying time, or he's really very sure
And
that
he's
it.
serious, right?
Yes, that it landed out. Because this is sort of like an extra timeout as well. Huh?
Exactly.
You see them in the huddle. But again, like what you said, nandun sa harap niya nangyari kanina, no? Whether the ball landed right there at the line.
It's in.
It's in.
Unsuccessful challenge. And like what you mentioned, I think Coach Shaq knew it was in. I mean, he just used it as a timeout sort of alternative. Talk to the team, try to stop the momentum here of Maranyo and the crossovers. Right now up 6-2. Basas. Cagande has been defending very well. Paat. Gandler pops it up. Pasas again with a push. Their net touch going to be called against Pauline Gaston, who immediately admits to
I
the
really
fault.
like the honesty of the players today.
It's a new year.
Yeah,
It's a resolution.
You start the year right. No, just kidding. But of course, you see clearly the movement of the net.
And it was on the way up as well. So
Yes.
no denying for Pauline Gaston. And that stops the run for the crossovers. Aragalang. Troncoso.
Ooh.
Kasugod got tangled up with Cayuna. A double-handed push there. Unconventional shot for Gaston. And Pauline Gaston with a dub.
Kasugod still feeling her way on the floor. They looked very disorganized in that run. Parang nagmamadali, naguguluhan sa pwesto. And CHD Tigo definitely taking advantage of it.
Up by 4. 7-3. Kasugod towering over everybody with a dunk.
They just needed to find themselves,
Yep.
get their footing. Kasugod makes up for it right away.
Kasugod standing 6'1".
One of the tallest.
Yeah. And with the outstretched arm as well in the jump. That's going to be hard to block. Aragalang again, blocked this time. Maylin Paat pushes, diving dig again. Katindig getting the crowd going here. And that save started it all for Don Makantili Katindig.
You know, this is... Katindig is playing a non-scoring role, but really, the quality of defense that we are seeing from her. Look at this dive. Amazing. Di na gumalaw si Kayuna. It was delivered right there.
Just unbelievable defensive skills. Don Makandili Katindig. That's why for the longest time she's been one of the best in the collegiate ranks and even in the pros. There's a block against Karandang. Karandang will play center. That looked iffy at best. Troncoso got it. There's a run by the HD Spikers. From down 4, HD Spikers within 1, 6 serving 7. Nice serve, but a better receive from Galang. Galang with a push.
Oh,
And great save again by Pasas. Cagande running attack. Karandang down the line. She got it.
single block. Won't do it for Signal HD. Hindi pwede yun. Kailangan pag yan, double block.
2 point.
Katindig unable to handle it.
That's right. 2 point lead
Dalawa na
for the
lang yan.
crossovers.
Trabahoy lang natin. Kailangan luminit pa tayo. Bumabagal eh. Ganda na yung depensahan natin. Nakakapagtangat tayo ng bola. Huwag lang magmamadali. Huwag lang magmamadali. Okay? Sige.
Take a look at the teams participating in the men's division of the 2024 PNVF Champions League.
We have some familiar teams, some new ones as well. But one thing's for sure, exciting games ahead.
Yep.
And I'm sure the teams that are not playing today are also scouting these two teams that are playing right now.
Back-to-back points for Zakarandang. We haven't seen her with that running attack, something she's really good at.
And hopefully that celebration, yung momentum, would be sustained here on the side of Sherry Tigo.
So a 2-point run for the crossovers. They're back up by 3. Overpassed. And an easy dump for EJ Laure.
You know, one of the things that Coach Shaq reminded his girls earlier, these ladies, huwag kayong magmadali. And then right now, yung nakikita natin, very jerky first ball. Well, let's see if they can get back into the game.
Well, back to the biggest lead of the crossovers. They're back up by 4 here, 10-6. Back row for Gantler. Oh, beautiful dig coming from Paat. Zakarandang with the first touch. EJ Laure, that's popped up by Troncoso. Back row Gandler. Aragalang with a dig. Maylin Paat attacking beyond the 3-meter line. Troncoso. That's popped up by Nierva. 1-2 play for Cagande, easily read by Katindig. Running attack, Kasugod. That is wide.
It seemed like it was so good. Ang ganda ng timing, ang ganda ng lahat. But again, you're working with a very small area over there.
Timeout here for Coach Shaq de los Santos. They're down by 5, the biggest deficit against the HD Spikers.
Kailangan lang ma-convert natin na maganda sa basa muna, tapos atake. Sayang ma-atake tayo pero sila yung pumupuntos. Dapat tayo yung pumuntos. Okay?
Habol tayo, habol tayo!
You hear familiar terms, kapit lang, habol tayo. In that timeout by Coach Shaq de los Santos as The HD Spikers down by 5 points. Now they are up 2-0 against EJ Laure and the crossovers.
Still serving Aaron Gala.
Troncoso. Nice dig coming from Yerba. There's a double block against Karandang. EJ Laure. Good pass by Katindig. Kasugod finds the mark.
Just the right amount of power. And it's because she has the height. Look at that reach. No? Hindi niya nilakasan yan. Just really right behind the blockers over there. And that's what we've been missing din siguro in the game of Signal HD. We haven't seen as much combination plays, as much of those fast plays.
Paat. Troncoso playing great defense. Gandler. Paat as well with coverage. EJ Laure. That didn't cross the net.
Attack here.
So a 2-point run for the HD Spikers as
9L, number 8.
Aya replaces her sister EJ.
8, serving 11.
Nice serve from Troncoso. Aya. Oh, nowhere to go. And Laure turned away. Jen Kasugod will be credited with the block.
Timeout, Terry Tigo.
This is a 3-point run for the HD Spikers. And Coach Kung Reyes will call a timeout for the crossovers.
Hindi mo yung papunta dyan. Mas dikit lang yung kamay nyo. Tapos lalagyan ang bola sa manglilero. So isang matibay na pasa tayo, ha? Hindi lang kailangan. Diretso lang ulit sa running. Kaya take charge.
Go, go, go! Akin yan, sis.
Go tayo, ha?
Go! Okay tayo! Jerry! Fire! Let's go, go, go!
It is a 2-point game. Troncoso has been defending very well from the back row, and
That has helped, of course, alongside the net defense that we've been seeing from Signal HD. Meanwhile, on the side of Cherry Tigo, we've seen a very good start for them. Now, the question really is how they can sustain, and with the addition now of Aya Laure.
oh, Katindig once again diving to keep it alive. Gandler cross-court hit. The liberos are playing very well for both teams. Aya Laure gets it off the block and stops the 3-point run of the HD Spikers.
Just as we expect Laure. Aya Laure here
Serving 9.
contributing right away.
Service, Zakaranda.
Abi Maraño back in the game for the crossovers. Gandler, single blocker. And she gets the block touch,
Gets a ball.
says our first referee, Jocelyn Del Rosario.
10 serving 12.
Acuna is back in the front row. We've
Serving is Jen
seen her earlier. And right now, that is what is working for Signal HD. Kasugod and Acuna. Good contribution at the net.
Gandler. Dug by Nierva, overpass though, and Gandler will put it away on the second attempt. From down 5, HD Spikers now within 1.
Back to life, really a different body language we're seeing here from Signal HD.
11. Serving 12.
Kasugod with a chance to tie. Aya Laure. Gandler keeping it alive. To no avail. And that run will end for the HD Spikers. The lead back up to 2 for the crossovers.
That might have been a miss, pero nakita natin, no, kahit napailing si Coach Jack, nakatawa naman siya. Maybe it was a good try from the girls.
Wet spots on the floor on the side of HD Spikers. Kagande will serve 13-11. Third set. Must-win set for the crossovers. Back row push. Troncoso, what a play.
She's loving that. No, she's been very efficient. We're talking about Troncoso.
She has done everything for the HD Spikers coming off the bench today's game. Defended in the back row. She's served very well. And she's contributed a few points as well. Off the attack. Overpass again. And this time Acuna puts it away.
Like the confidence that we're seeing with Acuna.
13-all.
Apologizing to her former teammate Jen Yerba after the play. And after being down by as many as 6, we're tied at 13. Comeback is complete for the HD Spikers. Ea Laure with an off-speed. Basas popping it up. Gonna be a chance ball for the crossovers. Kagande, they go to Mylene Paat, and that is gone.
And Mylene knew she could make use of the blockers. Nahihirapan sila no, na magpalusot ng bola. She made use of that. Look at the angle of the ball. Going up.
So Ea Laure and the crossovers back up. 14 serving 13. Third set. Good pass by Troncoso. Gandler. 1-2 play. Maraño blocked by Acuna. Aragalang. There's Katindig popping it up. Cayuna. They go back to Gandler against 2 blockers. The push. Mylene Paat. Great pancake save. Chance ball for the HD Spikers. Cayuna. And there's Acuna once again.
It is a good day for Acuna.
Yep. 5 points. 6 points for Jacqueline Acuna.
That is both from her offense as well as her
Yep.
net defense.
3 of those 6 are monster blocks. Kagande, they go to Paat. Off the chest of Gandler. Katindig saving it once again. This has chest. Yep, it went across. Galang down the line. Troncoso popping it up. Gandler back row. What an exchange. It looked like it was unhittable, but Gandler chasing it down and still knocking it across the net. And the HD Spikers, they're on top by 1 after this beautiful exchange.
You know, I have to say, it all began with this save. I mean, just look at these ladies, really not choosy. Nothing choosy, ah. Kung anong binigay, kung nasan yung bola, you just try to keep it alive, bring it to the other side. Amazing attitude that we are seeing from Signal.
Not a good first ball here for the crossovers. Aragalang, tough shot. Katindig with a pass. Acuna gets a taste of her own medicine. Maraño with an emphatic rejection at the net.
The veteran teaching.
Yep.
Sabi niya, this is how it's done. Look at this. Finally, itong run ni Acuna comes to an end with that block from the veteran Maraño.
We're tied at 15.
Serving is Abby Maraño.
That serve is outside.
Service out.
Too much power on that serve.
Technical timeout.
And the HD Spikers get a free point to send us to our second technical timeout, up by 1, 16-15 against the crossovers.
For tomorrow, February 5th, Monday, here at the Rizal
Kasi
Memorial
ito,
Coliseum at
ang leader pumapasok
3:30
dito.
p.m.
Ito sino mag-serve? Si Mylene pa rin ba yung nasa harap? Mylene.
Look at the next 3 games of the HD Spikers. They go up against the Angels, the Lady Troopers, and then the champions of the Challenge Cup, CSB Lady Blazers. Only 4 games for all these teams in the women's division of the Champions League. There's the next 3 games for the crossovers, the Lady Blazers, Angels, and then The Lady Troopers, who lost earlier today in 3 straight sets against the Angels.
Ooh.
Mylene Pat with a good answer after the technical timeout to tie the game at 16.
Of course, from Pad, we expect nothing less.
Substitution for Cherry Tigo. 18 now, 20.
15 points now for Mylene Pat as Shaya Adorador returns.
Serving Mylene Pat.
So again, no real setter for the crossovers with Cagande on the bench as Shaya Adorador returns. Combination play. Troncoso is blocked by Carandang. Katindig sets it up for Basas. Pancake save by Shaya Adorador. Carandang will send it over. This is a chance ball. Acuna, or make that Cayuna to Basas. Miscommunication. Chance ball for the crossovers. Galang. And she knocks it in. Ara Galang will score and give the crossovers the lead.
Look at that powerful attack from Galang. Full swing. Too much for Gambler to handle.
So this is a 2-point run by the crossovers as Cesc Molina checks in for the HD Spikers. 17 serving 16 third set, a must-win set for the crossovers. Another one-handed set there for Cayuna, and Kasugod will end the 2-point run of the crossovers.
Very good to see that the middle attackers or the middle blockers are very active here on the side of Signal.
Ea Laure playing setter right now for the crossovers. Molina. And now Paat will set it up for Galang. Galang rejected coverage by Ea Laure. Here comes Adorador. Katindig with a great pass. 1-2 play for Cayuna, read by Nierva. Galang with an overhead pass. Kasugod running attack. The save. Paat. It is just wide.
Great effort though on the side of the ladies from Cherry Tigo. Kita natin the effort to keep the ball alive. Pat catching her breath.
And if these finely tuned athletes are catching their breath, you know how hard that rally was. HD Spikers with a 2-point run. They're on top by 1, but not for long. Shaya Adorador ties the game at 18.
It is good to see though. We did talk about the new additions in the team and they've been playing, no? Talaga, kumbaga, babad ngayon yung mga ating bagong players. Nice to see that they are gelling well. There is already that chemistry,
right?
You know, playing together with their new squads.
Molina against 2 blockers, not a problem. HD Spikers back up by 1. 19-18. Cagande back in the game, so there's a true setter on the floor again for the crossovers. Carandang, blocked by Gandler, kept alive by Cagande. Not for long. Good defense once again. This time at the net for the HD Spikers. Timeout for Coach Kung Fu Reyes.
Okay, look. Ang nangyayaring error sa atin, yung pinakamadali, pero pinakamabigat ulit. Dahil nasa 20 na naman tayo. Yun naman, na-recover. Kung mababa, hindi alam kung sino kuha ng second ball. Doon tayo yun din ang mga miscommunication natin. Samay sa pasang! Ba't mo siya kung...
Let's go, guys!
Yung mahaba mo, check na. Pwede na mag-basta.
Walang pabayan. Laban natin! Sorry! Laban!
Now it's the last timeout for both teams. So for the crossovers, down by 2, they're going to have to play it straight through the end and hope they turn it around and win set number 3 to extend this match. Overpass. And Kasugod, wait a minute, touches the net.
She's like, what just happened there? Sayang eh.
Yeah.
Ganda. Kanyang-kanya na regalo. But, yan. Gotta be careful. You are very near the net.
So instead of a 3-point lead, it's just a 1-point game. Gandler rejected by Maraño. Back-to-back blocks for Maraño here in set number 3, and we're tied at 20.
I like how we are seeing at the end part of each set, blocking, working at its best. Earlier, it was for Acuna. This time around, we're seeing the net defense from Maraño.
One of the best to do it, Abby Maraño. Pushed by Molina. Pancake saved by Carandang. There's Ea Laure. And Ea scores back-to-back points. This time, a mini run for the crossovers, and they take the lead. 21-20. Apparently, there's one more timeout. This one for the HD Spikers. We'll listen in.
Hindi sila nagpalit. Okay yung play na yun, pero hindi mo niya paano. Dito mo lang. Sige, pasa muna ulit ha. Dito. Ay, kailangan kontrolin lang natin. Isang magandang pasa, atake tayo na maayos ha. Del, discard ha. Del ha. Kahit kanino.
Okay, sige. Enjoy tayo. Let's go, signal!
Ay, malayo pa yun. Kaya sa natin.
Good answer by Abby Maraño in the crossovers. After the timeout by Coach Kung Fu Reyes, they turn it around. They're on top, and Vanny Gandler now and the rest of the HD Spikers coming off a timeout by Coach Kung Fu Reyes, or make that shot to the Santos. Let's see if they can respond positively and get a side out. Cagande to Maraño. That's picked up by Basas. Battle at the net. Won by Cayuna. Ea Laure. Yes! And the run continues for the crossovers. They're back up by 2.
They will not give up here in the third set that easily. They put Ea Laure in the position where she's very comfortable in.
22 serving 20. Katindig passes to Gandler with a push. Gets it to crawl over the net cord. Bad pass there. Miscommunication. Carandang unable to save it. That stops the run by the crossovers. It's a 1-point game.
What a time to commit that mistake, which hopefully, they can bounce back sooner rather than later, because Signal HD may be down by 1 point, but they are up 2 sets.
Good pass from Ea Laure. Ea gets it back. Blocked by Cayuna. Ea once again. Blocked again by Cayuna. Cagande. Maraño. Molina with a pass. Gandler with another push. 2 players diving. Aragalang sends it into the net. And we're tied at 22 on a 2-point run by the HD Spikers. This third set has been highlighted by several runs, and it will again go down the wire. Ea Laure, dug by Molina. Gandler with the underhand pass. Chance ball for the crossovers. Cagande goes back to Ea.
Oh! What a block from Acuna!
And Acuna walking with a little swagger right there. That's her 4th block of the game.
Why not? If you would look at how that ball landed on the floor. Woo. With a bit of power. We call it roof, no? Grabe yung angulo.
7 points for Acuna. But a service fault there for Kasugod, and we're tied at 23. That ends the 3-point run of the HD Spikers.
But you know what's good about what we're seeing, no, from both teams actually. Yung distribution ng yes, there are those that would score more, but you see that everyone is really active. Everyone gets a hand at the ball.
Acuna, now it's off the block. Acuna asking for it. There's a combination play. Triple block against Gandler. She finds a way to get through. And Aya this time gives Cayuna a bit of a look.
If not through Acuna, let me try Cayuna. And she succeeds.
Aya Laure doing what she does best. And Laure puts the crossovers at set point 24, serving 23. That is outside. Gande will definitely want that one back. Set point thrown away, and another extended set. And
What a time to commit that mistake. But it happens. I mean, it happens to the players, but it will be costly.
that is the risk when you load up your serve to try and get an ace. So we're back to square one. Mylene Paat. Good dig coming from Cayuna. Here comes Gandler against two blockers. Nierva popping it up. Paat once again. Oh! Molina and Katindig right there. They let it go. Mylene Paat gives the crossovers. Set point number 2. Paat with 16 points. Cayuna to Gandler. Yes! Manny Gandler, another set point save by the HD Spikers. So 2 set points by the crossovers erased. Late was the block or the help coming from Maraño, and Gandler found the opening. HD Spikers, they have not tasted match point yet. 25 all, another extended set. Overpassed. It's going to be a chance ball. No, there's a whistle. 4 touches going to be against the crossovers. So for the first time, the HD Spikers at match point.
You see the ladies from CHD go calming each other down. They need to stay composed.
Well, they're all veterans. They've been here, done that. Let's see if they can score a side out. Gandler, big serve coming up. Oh, and she gets an ace to finish it off, targeting the new crossover, Aragalang, who misses the receive.
What a way to end this match for CHD. Also nothing to be ashamed of. They did give Signal HD a challenge in the first and the third sets, extending it.
Yep. Manny Gandler finishing with 18 points off 13 attack points. She is the top scorer for the HD Spikers, followed by Molina with 13. Basas with big 9 points. And it's a 3-set win, although an extended one, but still a sweep nevertheless for the HD Spikers against the crossovers. And
it was a good game overall for the HD Spikers. We've seen the contribution from the different members of the squad. But, you know, it was also impressive on the side of CHD. We did say, yun nga, humaba yung set. They did give it a challenge. Just wasn't enough for them to take home the win.
Here's the confirmation. 3-set win, HD Spikers against the crossovers in the final game of opening day of the 2024 PNVF Champions League. Three-set win for the HD Spikers. It was a come-from-behind win in set number 3, but a win nevertheless against the crossovers.
It was a good start. This lady here was very consistent here in this game. Gandler, top scorer here for Signal HD, 18 points. And we did see it. She did close out the game with her serve. Siya rin yung nakabawi, no, sa kanyang opensa.
1 over 4 aces to win match point for the HD Spikers. What a start for Manny Gandler in 2024 volleyball season. She is our best player of the game. Now, highlights of this 3-set win from Manny Gandler. She had hit it from all over the place. She went from the wings to the back row and even productive scoring from the service line.
Overall, good performance here. Of course, to Candler and the rest of the Signal HD Spikers, it was a good win today for them. We saw it was a test of character actually today. Yung mga come from behind, how they would manage being in a pressure-packed situation.
And it was a terrific debut as well for Don Makandili-Katindig as the starting libero for the HD Spikers as you look at highlights of the third set, where majority of the set actually crossovers were on top.
Definitely, and you know, you did mention Katindig. You know, we've heard a lot of oohs and ahs inside the venue whenever we see her dive and save for the ball. Definitely a good addition to tighten the defense of Signal HD.
Maylene Paat and Laure were big factors in that third set, and twice they were at set point. Just the terrific defense, and then the ace by Candler to finish it off in 3 sets.
As we take a look at set 3 statistics, talagang pantay na pantay lang pagdating sa opensa, but Signal nangibabaw when it comes to their blocking 4 as opposed to only 2 of Cherry Tigo. And dito siguro, no, the challenge that took Signal by surprise was the strong serves na naibigay ng Cherry Tigo in the third set. But nonetheless, they did take home the win in set number 3. It was good teamwork from the HD Spikers.
Well, thanks to our director, Koyu Panko, executive producer, Ada Bayuga. This is